welcome to Elizabeth's Craft Room, and today we're going to make a project using the Bring On the Presents stamps and the matching dies that are in the Autumn Winter catalogue. Now, although this is in a seasonal catalogue and there are a couple of seasonal greetings in here, we've also got greetings for all year round, a gift just for you and to and from, so you could use this any time of the year. So I'd like to show you a little project with this. Right, so I've been having a little play with this on the Stamparatus, and I'm going to line up kind of pretty much in the middle where I want my bow to be. I've put a little bit of grid paper down there to give me a bit of help, and I'll put my magnet on, and then we're going to ink this up. Now, it's always better to put a little something underneath there, and so let's get the stamp box. That's perfect, makes the inking up a little bit easier, and let's stamp that down. Okay, that looks good. Now I'm going to flip it round and do it the other way up, and I've got a little bit of ink on my finger. I've got quite a lot of ink on my finger, and we've got an embellishment opportunity on there already. I'll try not to do any more of those. Let's put the magnet back down. Now, it doesn't matter if this doesn't match up exactly, because the middle is going to be hidden. But we've got a rough idea of where that's going to be. And I'm just going to ink this up. I'm sorry I'm off camera a little bit there to ink that up. Let's move this here a little bit more. There we go, on camera. So I've moved it along, and then I'm going to flip this again. Ink it up. Oh, let's have that down. Stamp again, and there we go. So we've got our faux ribbon. Now, it's not totally straight, but I think it's going to look fine once we've got the all the embellishments on there. So the next thing I'm going to stamp is the little tag, and I'm stamping that with this little tag shape. There we go. And I also really like in here this little one here. A little look with this of putting that one there, and there, and there, just to give a little bit of texture and interest on there. So for the greeting, we're going to use this stamp, a gift just for you, and we're going to stamp that out. We're going to punch that out with the classic label punch. I want the little line at the top. I'm going to take off the A gift and just leave it as just for you, but I want that to be a little bit shorter, so I'm going to pop it back into the punch, hold that firm and punch, and there we go. We've got a little just for you to go across there, and I'm going to stick that with some mini dimensionals. Let's just pop that on. Now, in order to put the show that this has got a ribbon, I'm just going to use the same colour, the Melon Mambo ink. I'm going to make a little, as though it's a little faux hole, and I'm going to draw in two pieces of ribbon, as though we've got a little bit of ribbon coming down from there. And now we're going to add the bow for the middle. And you've got various options here, but I'm going to use this little die cut and cut that in a little piece of the Melon Mambo cardstock. So I'm just going to pop that out. There's a couple of little pieces to remove, and you can see what a great bow that makes. And so now that is covering up where that's a little bit messy underneath, all covered away. I'm going to take a dimensional and pop that underneath, just about takes the large size of dimensional there. And then I think it would be nice to put a little bit of bling of some description in the middle there. We might try these faceted dots for this one, and I'll just take one of the larger ones. So we're going to use, I think these are Blackberry Bliss. Just pop that in there. I think that looks rather nice. There we go. Now, confession time with this one. I've got ink on here and I've got ink up there. And so I'm going to trim the top, not sure what I can do about the bottom. So I've cut that down to 3.5 by 5, and then our Blackberry Bliss is 3 3/4 by 5.5, and I'm going to pop that together. I think it actually makes it pop more having the Blackberry Bliss on there. And let's pop that on the front of the card. So as you can see, that stamp set is not at all just a Christmas item. There's a little gift box I have done with that as well. This in fact is supposed to go around that way, because I've just realised it's the front of the gift box. So also done with that stamp set and the dies. It's got this little bow in it, it's got the big bow, and you can see you can make different projects with that. So thanks very much for visiting Elizabeth's Craft Room today. I look forward to welcoming you back again soon.